Hey, this is Robert Harnsberger with the John Patrick and Patrick Williams team. Obviously, it's been a while since you've heard from me. Obviously, a lot of things have changed in the housing market as well since the last time you've probably seen me. What I wanted to go over today was, are you in a position to sell? Obviously, in this market, obviously, and also depending on the condition of your home, you're going to get top dollar for your home. Obviously, the prices have started to cool off. We're not seeing that sharp incline like we did earlier this year. It is starting to be a slight increase, kind of leveling off as well. So, at this point, it may be a good time to sell. I'm not saying that the housing prices are going to go down. It's just we're starting to see the rise cool off a little bit. At the same time, you've also seen the interest rates go up as well. Earlier this year, they were around 3%. Now they're hovering around 5% as the average. Obviously, it makes it a little harder for some folks to purchase. It may have taken them out of a certain price range that they were previously in. And that's what it kind of comes down to as well, is how are you going to afford the next home, or how are you going to get into the next home? I'm sure you've heard, and I'm sure from other agents or whether it's friends that, trying to buy a home with it being contingent on selling your home is tough to win in this market. And I'll admit it is. It also depends on what other offers are on the table as well that you're competing with. And that's what I kind of want to go over, is that you do have a couple different options besides just that. You have the ability to talk about a bridge loan with your lender, or even taking out a home equity line of credit. I've had a couple of clients of mine do that as well. So this way, they take out that home equity line of credit. They use it as their down payment plus any other additional funds they might have sitting around. And then once they sell their home, after they settle in their new home, they'll go ahead and pay that off, that home equity line of credit. Obviously, that line of credit will just sit there for however many years you have that term for. So there are other options besides just buying a home and it being contingent on selling. Obviously, the rates aren't the same either, but doesn't mean they can't go back down as well. You do have the ability to also refinance down the road if they do again start to creep down towards that maybe 4%, 3%. Technically, they're still from a historical standpoint low. I remember my father telling me about 20 years ago he purchased a home that was around 15% at the time. So it's much better versus what it was back then. So definitely want to be grateful for that. But if you do have any questions at all, I'm here to help. I'm not a pushy person. I like to have a casual conversation, and I'm honestly a genuinely, caring person as well. So be more than happy to help you with your next decision. If you want to reach out, feel free to call me at 484-983-5030. I'll be more than happy to talk to you. And you can even shoot me a text any time of the day, honestly. Thank you, and you have a good Wednesday.